Hey everyone, my name is Daniel, and I wanted to start chronicling my monorailroad adventure or build, let's say. I did upload a video a long time ago, like 7-8 years ago, maybe even longer, about my shelf layout. It's 8 feet long by 2 feet wide, and that seems super intimidating to me. So what I've done is I've been an armchair modeler for that amount of time, even longer ago than that. And so I've collected all these things and all these supplies, and now I want to actually start modeling. So what I'm doing is I'm experimenting on a 1x4 piece of plywood with foam over it, so I can learn the different techniques, applying static graphs, ground cover, handling track. So I'm going to be chronicling all this, and so I wanted to come in and do an intro video. So my name is Daniel. Like I said, I've been interested in trains since I was really young, as I'm sure we all have. I'm modeling in HO. I don't really have a road name. I really like the Great Northern paint scheme and the Chicago Northwestern paint scheme. So I didn't really grow up around trains. I'm from Miami, so I don't really have a whole lot of, classic Northeastern or Midwestern train exposure. So I don't really have anything that I'm going to be modeling from what I know or what I remember as a child. So it's going to be freelance, like I said, HO scale. So one thing that I did want to go over is, so I told you that I've been an armchair modeler for years, just collecting cars, locos, supplies, things like that. And then came the advent of AliExpress and Temu. And a lot of people have an aversion to these websites, and I don't know why. And here's where I don't understand. The products that are being manufactured for the big names, Athearn, Accurail, Bachmann, they're all manufactured over in China, and the manufacturers then slap the company's logo on it, and then it's sold, as Athearn or Bachmann or whatever the case may be. So when you order stuff from Temu, yes, you need to be you need to scrutinize a little more to see what you're actually ordering, and make sure that it's what you want. But and making sure to read those descriptions on dimensions, because that's gotten me a couple times. But really, you're going to be ordering the same thing, and if you use PayPal or Apple Pay, your payments are going to be encrypted and secured, and you have buyer protection with those. So there's really not a whole lot of drawbacks for it, and a lot of times the items that you buy are going to be a lot less expensive. So today, along with the intro video, I want to go over a couple purchases that I just made from AliExpress, and I'll be putting the links to the items in the description. But I wanted to show you what they look like. 2 of them are going to be unboxing or plastic opening videos, and I have one more that I've already opened. But let's go ahead and take a look at them and see what we... So this is going to be the unboxing of the 3 items that I said, items that I said that I ordered from AliExpress. AliExpress, Temu, I ordered from both of them. But this is the first one. This is the one that I was most interested in because it was a relatively expensive item, even for AliExpress, Temu. But this is a well car with that comes with a 40-foot container. All right, so let's go ahead and open it up. The only thing I did was cut the tape here, but I have not opened this yet. So let's go and open it up. All right, so looks pretty well packaged. Looks like we have the car here, and we have the container here. So let's pull out the container first. Man, that looks really good. Looks pretty good. All right, got a little reflection there. It does have the little pegs at each of the four corners, so they can stack. And it sounds like the bottom can come out so you can add weight to it if needed. So that's pretty neat. And this is solid. It's not a 3D printed model or anything like that. This looks like it's injection molded. And the detail on it is pretty good. Let's see if I can get that into focus. No, maybe not. No, it doesn't look like it wants to focus that closely. But there's a lot of good detail on this. It has some reporting numbers up here, reporting numbers here, net and gross weight, all that kind of stuff, little placards, and then the Hapag-Lloyd logo on each side. And then even this side has a couple little details on it, signage details. So pretty nice. It's actually a really nice model. So let's set this down and see what the car looks like. So it looks like there's just a piece of bubble wrap there. I'll put this piece in here and set this off to the side. All right, and here is the well car. So you can see that it's Eva Model. Eva Model is the name of the company, and 40-foot well car. Not much going on there. Gives a little upside down, gives some features on it, but it's a pretty plain box. So let's go ahead and open it up. All right. And this looks like it's encased in some two plastic halves. So we have the top half and the bottom half, so we can pull the top half off, set it aside, and man, this is a really nice car. Has good weight to it. Again, injection molded. Not a whole lot of detail on the bottom. That's okay, I never really look for detail on the bottom because I'm not looking at the bottom of cars personally, but there's a lot of really good detail up here. We have brake wheels, walkways, hand grabs. Does come with couplers on it already. Here we go, so you can see. And a little piece of foam. Oh, and it has a weight. The foam is encasing a weight. So there's the well. And this is really nice. Does have metal wheels on it. So that's pretty nice. Nice standard. The trucks move freely. There's some air tanks and all kinds of good stuff here. So that's a really nice model. Very, I don't want to say I'm very surprised, but I am surprised at the quality of the model that we just opened up. So let's open this up here. Like I said, this is some weights. So it does come with some double-sided stickies, and two bar weights. So I guess those could go on the bottom here, or they could go inside here like so, wherever you want to put it. So that is really nice, really nice. I did bring a piece of Flex Track here so you can see how it rolls. So let's move these things out of the way. And bring the Flex Track here into frame. Good. So, man, that is super smooth. Super smooth. Nice and quiet. Looks like the couplers, no lost springs on those. Those are nice and springy. Man, that looks good. So let's go ahead and put the container in. And wouldn't you know, it fits. So there it is with the container inside. And like I said, the container has little nibs, there we go, little points that correspond to points in here, so that when you put it in, it will kind of sit in place and won't shift around too much. Though the tolerances in here, they're pretty tight, so that's good. It also has holes in here for pegs for 20-foot containers as well. So if you want to put two 20s instead of a 40 in there. But look at that. That is super nice. This is the DTTX road name. Has some really good, come on, focus here a little bit better. Has some really good markings on there. Obviously, I want to weather this a bit because it looks brand new, because it is, but I want it to look like it's been used when it goes on the layout. So this is an awesome car, awesome. And like I said, this is an Eve model or Eva model brand. Like I said, I will be putting links to all the products that I showed today on in the description. But yeah, man, that is a nice running car. Awesome. All right, let's go on to the next one. All right, so the next product was a set of 3 20-foot containers. So these did come undecorated. They do sell decorated ones already. I was going to use these as background containers, so I was just going to weather them really dirty, really heavily, and just put them in a background scene, maybe stack them up, something, I'm not sure. But like I said, a stack of 3. This is from the same company, Eva model. They do have a removable bottom. They do have the pegs at each of the corners, but they're undecorated. But the injection molding is fantastic, superb. Look at that. Look at that. It's really good. So, like I said, comes in a set of 3. They are stackable, so the tops do have holes, and the bottoms, like I said, have pegs, so they can lock into place, like so. And so let's go ahead and fit them into the weld car. So we have 1 and 2. These are tight. Oh, perfect. Look at that. So we can set that on here. And look at that. Looks great. We can set one right on top like so, or we can stack the 40-footer on it and it will lock in place just like that. So we can do that. Pretty cool. It's actually really cool. So yeah, this is a superb model. I would put this up there with an Athearn car. It's metal wheel sets, knuckle couplers, great road name, numbered, decaled, great details. So yeah, so all of these are really, really good. So yeah, this is the second one. Second item is the pack of 3 containers. All right, let's get on to the third. So the third and final product is a truss bridge. So we can see it came in plastic. It did ship in a cardboard box, but I took it out and it is wrapped in a plastic bag. So let's go ahead and open the bag. And let's see what we got. Okay, so we have the base. Look at that, it's molded in 2 colors. Well, it's painted. So we have a walkway, and this is a single track, it looks like. So we do have a walkway here. The base comes in 2 sections, and it looks like it can be expanded. So there's this here on each end, and so they fit together like this. I've never built a bridge, so I'm not sure if this is something that's comes standard on bridges or not, but it's here, so that's pretty cool. This part, I think, goes under the bridge, this lattice looking part. It did not come with instructions, so I'm not sure how that works. And this is the side. So we can see there's molded in railings there. It does have some rivets on it. Let's see if we can see the rivets. Rivets anywhere? Should be rivets. I don't know if you can see it down each of these, but there is riveting detail. There is angular detail on the obliques and the vertical supports. So this is really cool. I was interested to see how this was going to look when I got it. I wasn't sure if it was going to be a 3D printed type thing, but it's not. So that's great. So it's gonna, looks like it locks together. There's some pegs here on the side, right? Pegs on the side here, and then there's holes at the base. See if we can see them. Holes, there's one right there. Anyway, they go down along, they're spaced out, and they correspond with the side of the track. Looks like they just push together. So, and then push together like that. And then the other side. Oh, this is for the top. This is the top. Okay. So there's holes up here that correspond to pegs on the lattice. So it just, everything pushes together, which is really nice. So we don't even need instructions. Put it together. So, I guess. There we go. And then the other side goes on. Pretty straightforward, I must say. And of course you would glue this to make sure that it's good to go. Well, because it's not even on. Look at that. Am I putting it on right? It looks like it. There we go. Use a little bit of muscle. Almost put together. Line up the holes. Boom! Look at that. And it's a bridge. Ready to go. Look at that. And like I said, it's a single track, so we can put in some track there. It's pretty neat. Pretty cool. And this too is an injection molded model. This is not a 3D printed model at all. So this is really cool. This is a great buy. Like I said, I'll be putting links to everything in the description, so you can for yourself take a look at these on AliExpress and Temu. So yeah, so that's what I have for you today. Thanks for tuning in. Again, I want to stress that AliExpress and Temu have just as good items as anywhere else. I can tell you that I've seen Vallejo paints and thinners on AliExpress, and I've gotten a lot of static grass, grass clumping, ground foliage, all that kind of stuff. You can get it all there. So definitely check them out. Again, my name is Daniel. I'll be doing these videos with a little more light next time. So have a good one, and I will see you all later. Bye.